12 wins. Sportainment at its finest. We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Now, back to sports. It's Eagles 102.3.
Trikic from no kind of range, just put it over the bar.
Okay, a beautiful morning to you, and thanks for leaving here down locked on Eagles 102.3 FM. 10 minutes already gone past the hour of 8 a.m. and it is time to talk sport. And you know how we do it on a Thursday? Yes, it is what on your mind Thursday. Yes, you have the opportunity to tell me what's on your sporting mind, especially what has happened in the last 7 days, because 7 days ago we were here in the studio and we were able to unleash what was on our sporting mind, and it's another time for you to tell me what's on your sporting mind this lovely beautiful day, the 4th day in the month of July 2024. And I still remain the Sport Minister on Radio, Vicky. Let's share a talk this morning as you tell me what's on your sporting mind. Okay, if you ask me what is on my sporting mind this morning is the Super Eagles, probably Super Falcons team list ahead of the Olympic Games. Yesterday I had to drop that particular one between on a B, yes, and what's that name again? Yesterday she was ranting, and we actually talked about that on the show before we wrapped it up, and we said, okay, let's wait for the team list that we released yesterday, and 2 hours later, after leaving the studio, the Super Falcons team list was released. Now Ajibade making the list, Oshoala making the list, 16 others for the 2024 Olympic Games. Now let's tell you that Super Falcons head coach Randy Waldron has unveiled his squad for the Paris 2024 Women's Olympic Football Tournament. Now leading the team is captain Rashidat Ajibade, with key players like goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie, defender Osimachi Ohali, and forward Asisat Oshoala. Now the roster also featured defender Oluwatosin Denihi and Michel Alozie, midfielder Deborah Abiodun, Halimatu Ayinde, Christy Ucheri, and Tony Payne, along with forward Esther Okoronkwo and Chiwendu Ihizua, and we have Uchenna Kano. Now players on holiday in Nigeria will join home base players and officials on Air France flight from Abuja to Sevilla in Spain on Thursday night. Now the remainder of the squad and technical team will arrive in Sevilla on Friday morning for a 2-week training camp. Now the team is slated to leave Sevilla for France on Thursday, 18th of July. Now 9-time African champions Nigeria are making their first appearance at the Women's Olympic Football Tournament since 2008. They will compete against Brazil, Spain, and Japan in this year's tournament. Now the Falcons secured their spot in the 12-team tournament by beating Banyana of South Africa 1-0 thanks to a penalty strike by Rashidat Ajibade in Abuja, separating Africa's top 2 teams over 2 legs in April. Now Nigeria's first match is against Brazil on the 25th of July. That's talking about plus or minus 3 weeks from now. Yes, 3 weeks from now, 25th. Did I say 25th of July? 3 weeks from now? Yes, 3 weeks from now, 25th of July at the Stade Bordeaux. Now followed by games against Spain on 28th of July and Japan on the 31st of July at the Stade de la Beaujeu in Nantes. Now the venue is notable for Super Eagles' famous 3-2 victory over Spain at the 1998 FIFA World Cup Finals. Now here are the full list. In goal, we have Chiamaka Nnadozie from Paris. Yes, our club is in Paris FC. Tochuko Lee, Shulata Ashiki FC in Saudi Arabia. Yes, just only 2 goalkeepers. Yes, only 2 goalkeepers. Randy Waldron is going with. Now, defenders, you have Osinachi Ole, or probably Ohale, from Pachuca Club in Mexico. Oluwatobi Demihi from Stade de Reims in France. Michel Alozie from Houston Dash in the United States, Nicole Payne from Portland Thorns FC in the United States, Chidinma Okeke from Minavi in the Sedia Ladies in Japan. Now the midfielders, we have Deborah Abiodu, University of Pittsburgh in the USA, Alimatu Ayinde from FC Rosengard in Sweden, Christy Uchebe from SL Benfica in Portugal, Jennifer Uchegene from Juventus Ladies in Italy, and Tony Payne from Sevilla in Spain. Now looking at the forward, we have Rashidat Ajibade, Atletico Madrid FC in Spain, Esther Okoronkwo, Zhengjun FC in China, Ashishat Oshuala from Bay FC in the USA, Uchin Nakano from Racing Louisville also in the USA, Chiwendu Ihezuo from Pachuca Club, the football also in Mexico. Then finally amongst the strikers is Chinong Yeren McLean from Lokomotiv Moscow in Russia. Then we also have alternative players. Well, I wonder how they have to use the word alternative. Jumoke Alani and Nasarawa Amazon, Ifoma Omonugu from Utah's Royals in the USA, Gift Monday from Costa Adeje Tenerife, Gastesa in Spain, and Morufa Ademola from Rivers Angels. So this ones are the alternative, but like I said, the girls will leave Nigeria today and they will head to Sevilla in Spain, where they will be camping for 2 weeks. Yes, they will also face Canada, the defending champions, ahead of that game. Yes, in the friendly game, they will face Canada in that particular one. So I think we'll be familiar with the Canadian female national team. So let's see how we pan out with the girls as they prepare for the Olympic Games later this month. Precisely on the 25th, our first game. We have Brazil, we have Spain, I think we have good and Japan. We have good teams in that group. Are we going to scale through that group? Let's share your thought this morning. What's on your sporting mind? 09073530044 or 09087668888. Let's share your talk this morning. What's on your sporting mind? Meanwhile, former Super Falcons captain Onome Ebi has expressed her support for the women's national team as they prepare for the Paris 2024 Olympics. Now, taking to her Facebook account, Ebi shared the team's call-up sheet and sent her best wishes to the squad. Now, this message comes as a morale booster for the Falcons who are making their first appearance at the Women's Olympic Football Tournament since 2008. The team, led by head coach Randy Waldron, includes prominent players such as Asichat Oshola, Rashidat Ajibade, and Chiamaka Nadozie. Now, with their training camp scheduled to take place in Spain, that is in Sevilla, the Falcons are gearing up for a challenging tournament where they will face formidable opponents. Like I said earlier, they have the likes of Spain, they have the likes of Brazil, and they have the likes of Japan in Group C. Now, the tournament first game will be Brazil. Yes, that will be July 25th at Stade de Bordeaux. Like I said, they will jet out later this evening. Yes, they will depart Nigeria later this evening for that particular one. Like I said, it is What's on Your Mind Thursday. You can tell me what is on your sporting mind. Okay, let's go straight to the camp of the Super Eagles. Now, Nigeria's opponent in the qualifiers for the 2025 African Cup of Nations in Morocco will be unveiled today, Thursday, at the draw ceremony in Johannesburg, South Africa. Now, the 2025 AFCON will be played from December 21 to January 18, following the decision of CAF to adjust the schedule of the tournament after the congested FIFA calendar. Now, it will be the first time in the Nations Cup history that the tournament will kick off in December and run over the Christmas and New Year period. Now, ahead of the draw, 48 countries are pitted in Pot 4 based on the latest FIFA ranking released in June, and top two teams in each group except the group with host Morocco will qualify for the tournament. Now, in Morocco's group, the host will qualify along with the best placed team in the group regardless of Morocco's position. Currently fifth in Africa behind Morocco, Senegal, Egypt and the champions Ivory Coast, the Super Eagles are in pot 1 along with 7 other top 12 countries on the continent. Other countries in the pot are the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia, we have the Desert Foxes of Algeria, the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, the Eagles of Mali, Bafana of South Africa and DR Congo. As it stands, Nigeria 3 other opponents will be from pot 2, 3 and 4 as a 3-time African champions will begin the quest to reach the 21st African Cup of Nations tournament by September. That should be September next year. So we are still in hunt for a coach, and the qualifiers will probably the draws will go down later today, and let's see how we pan out. Now, following the poor performance in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers, which has left Super Eagles without a coach, NFF President Ibrahim Gusau said the country's football governing body will take measures to ensure the team qualify for next year AFCON as opposed to their determination to reach the next World Cup as well. Now, we said that I coach, we also have AFCON qualifiers with 6 matches to be completed before March next year, and by grace of God, yes, by the grace of God, always putting God there, but they show Nigerians the step to make sure we qualify. Now, Gusau said after an emergency meeting with Sport Minister John Eno last month. However, the Eagles are still without a coach since Finidi George left the role last month. At the last AFCON in Ivory Coast, the Eagles finished after losing 2-1 to host Ivory Coast in the final. So we don't know which of the group Super Eagles will be, but definitely after the draws today, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Now the draw will go down in Johannesburg, South Africa. Yes, looking at the draws 2025 African Cup of Nations, and the host is Morocco, and time December to January. So no Christmas, no New Year. They will all celebrate it playing enjoyable football in Morocco. Okay, news coming in as of yesterday that Finidi has been unveiled as the new coach of Rivers United. Now, before I saw this news yesterday, I was like, come on, but Rivers United distanced themselves. Even the media officer Mayoku actually came out in one of the publications and they distanced themselves from Finidi George and Imama Amapakabo, former Enugu Rangers coach. And only for us to see the unveiling yesterday. And you'll be wondering, why is it that should I call this one now fake news or original news or mind game, or probably they don't want to put pressure on themselves? But whether we like it or not, former Super Eagles coach Finidi George says he's looking forward to making an impact in his hometown of Port Harcourt as his boyhood club Rivers United, after being announced as the club new coach on Wednesday. Now, he was announced as the head coach of the 2022 MPFL champions on a 2-year deal with a formal presentation before the fans set for today, Thursday, at the Shark Stadium in Port Harcourt. Now, the 53-year-old is making a return to the dugout barely 3 weeks after resigning as head coach of the Super Eagles, having managed only 2 games. Now, first, I have to say I am very happy to be here. This is where I grew up. I started my football career in Sharks back then, Finidi said after signing the contract. Now, since winning the MPFL in 2022, Rivers United have played 2 consecutive seasons on the continent, but their 8th place finish last season leaves Finidi with a target of restoring continental status. Now, at Rivers United, he takes over the leadership from head coach Evans Ogenyi, who guided the club until the end of the season after the dismissal of the long-serving coach Stanley Eguma. So let's see how it pans out for Finidi George. August 31st, the MPFL season will kickstart. Talking about the 2024-2025 season. Now, I know the likes of Demola, our in-house analyst, is listening to me now. Papa Papilo is listening to me now. Why am I calling these two guys? Because they are veterans when it comes to football, and I know they will remember Sharks FC of those days. Sharks FC of Port Harcourt that is now renamed to Rivers United. I think they had 2 clubs that were merged. I think I have to confirm that particular one. Sharks is a popular one we used to know those days because it's from the river side. Shark in the river, in River State, Port Harcourt. Probably yes, Rivers, Port Harcourt. You guys know what I'm talking about now. Yes, Shark FC, Iwanya National, 3SC of Ibadan, Academy Warriors of Maiduguri, Iwanya National of Owerri. We also have Bendel Insurance, which we all know as Insurance of Benin. I don't know, you guys are so old, probably older than me, older than the way the league is. It is what's on your mind Thursday. Come on, guys, let's share your thoughts. 09073530044 or 09087668888. What's on your sporting mind? Okay, Arsenal have reportedly chosen to abandon a move for Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen despite Napoli reducing the asking price for the 25-year-old. Now, the Gunners had previously been linked with a big money swap for the Nigerian international, but they have now moved on to alternative. Now, according to Carriera dello Sport via Football Italia, the North London club now prefers a move for Sporting Lisbon Victor Gyökeres. Now, Osimhen's new deal signed in December 2023 makes his wage too expensive, but the Gunners consider Gyökeres' potential wage pocket more affordable and are focusing on a move for him. Now, I don't know if I'll confirm this particular one or should I say it's a gossip. I wouldn't know. Hello to you, good morning, Papa Papilo. What's on your sporting mind?
Good morning, Vicky. How are you doing? How was your night?
My night was good. Thanks for asking, Papa Papilo. It's good to have you on the show this morning.
Thank you so much. You are welcome.
Yeah.
Yes, there are 2 teams that were matched in River State. You know, the Dele Eagle, they have Eagle Smith. Then Sharks of Port Harcourt is the oldest club in River State. Then back then where formerly Iwanya National was answering Spartans. Okay. So before Iwanya now won the club, then so I'm congratulating my legend and my friend and also a man to be respected no matter. Some people are behind his failure. Forget about what they are doing. I'm so happy that today Sharks of Port Harcourt, his childhood club, they unveil him as their coach. The god of soccer will assume all those that are against great footballer Finidi George. Then another thing that is in my sporting is about Manchester United. The way our club is going, I'm not happy. This is early morning, a night that starts by 5 a.m. and closes by 12 midnight. You will react till 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the night, where you will not see a very good things to buy. You will buy whatever you see. When you come back home, you tell that those that sell those things they are wicked. You are the one wicked because you're supposed to come every morning to buy fresh things and go home. So, and the way they are doing, I want them to go for a good and established players, also established and unknown players. That is what we really need. We don't need heartbreak. All we need is joy and trophy. Thanks and one love, Papa Papilo.
Thank you very much, Papa Papilo, for your update this morning and telling me what's on your sporting mind. Well, he has actually confirmed the merger of two clubs in Port Harcourt. So that's good. Shark FC, now we know as Rivers United, and we see Finidi George going back to his boyhood club. And let's see how it pans out for the young lad, leading them back to glory. Okay, Abuja, let's go for this quick break. And when we return back to the phone lines, and we have news concerning Victor Boniface. Yes, we're leaving Victor Osimhen, and we have another news for Victor Boniface. You tell me what your sporting mind when we return from this quick break.
Experience.
Get updates, stay informed, avoid traffic, and get home early. Tune into Traffic Rush weekdays 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
It's the mother of all sports. It's sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real sport. Sports on Eagles Wings. Sportstainment at its finest. Abuja.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Now, back to sports.
It's Eagles 102.3.
Cricket from no kind of range, just put it over the bar.
Okay, glad to know you're still there. And if you're just tuning in and also joining us on the show, yes, this is Sport on Eagles Wing, the Thursday edition. What's on your mind the Thursday? Man, the sport minister on radio. Now let's go straight to Germany, where German Bundesliga champion Bayern Leverkusen have placed a £47 million price tag on Nigerian striker Victor Boniface, who is the top target of Premier League giant Manchester United. Now, according to reporter in England, the Red Devils inquired about 23-year-old forward from the German champions on Tuesday. However, Leverkusen are keen to lose their most prized asset too soon, and have quoted that the 13-time Premier League champions £47 million for Akure-born talisman. Now, Boniface had a fantastic start in his debut season in the German Bundesliga, contributing to 31 goals involvement in 34 games. That's 21 goals and 10 assists. His outstanding performances helped Leverkusen secure 2 trophies, and he was named the Bundesliga Rookie of the Month 5 consecutive times between August and December of 2023. He then suffered an injury which ruled him out of January to April 2024. Now, despite these, his 14 league goals ensure Boniface was the highest goal scorer in the Leverkusen's unbeaten run and was named the best rookie of the 2023-2024 season. Now, he triumphed